Hello and thank you for joining us here on Next Level Sports as we have the NPB matchup between the Nippon Ham Fighters and the SoftBank Hawks as these two teams face off for the second game in this 3-game set. Tomorrow they'll finish it out at 5 a.m. But now we have game 2, coming off a big win for the Fighters as they took yesterday by a score of 6-5. But it's a new day, new life for the Hawks, who are in the midst of a big-time playoff race. And as for the Fighters, I guess it's just moral victories at this point. They currently sit at 39-57, looking for their 40th win. And for the Hawks, they sit at 47-43, trying to get back into the first place spot that they just lost to the Cebu Lions. On the mound for the Nippon Ham Fighters is Kenta Uehara. And for the SoftBank Hawks, it's now Higashiyama, and we are underway as Uehara throws a first pitch strike. Second pitch goes in for a strike as well. And Isami Nomura is going to shoot that one into center field, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Nomura rounds first into second base with a stand-up leadoff double. What a shot by Nomura. The Hawks already with the man in scoring position and no outs. So we'll just run down this lineup right now, see if we see anything big or any changes here as Nomura, as you saw, let it off. Up now is Ukyo Shito. After him is Yuki Yanagita, then Alfredo Despain, followed by Taisei Makihara. Then Tatsuru Yanagamachi, then Kenta Kurose, Hikaru Kawase, and to finish off is Takuya Kai. Uehara turns around, looks to try and keep Nomura around, close by. Uehara this season in 20 games has a 3-3 record, a 2.73 ERA with 16 earned runs, 43 strikeouts, 49 hits allowed, and 52 2/3 innings pitched. As that one's popped up in, Uehara is going to make the catch in the air, so Shuto, a little bit of a mistake there. And honestly, I think that's a momentum killer big time here in the first inning. So Uehara here to Yanagita, who pops that one up, and Uehara with the catch in the air. Nice play, nice run over there for him, as Kiyomiya was there at first. But it was Uehara who caught it in the air. Made the nice play running over. We've seen the Fighters struggle a little bit if Kiyomiya comes out from that first base position, so maybe they drew it up like that. Maybe Kiyomiya was just so far behind. Either way, it works out, and the Fighters have 2 outs, looking to get that third one and try to spoil a leadoff double for the Hawks. We can go around the base path right now. At first is Kotaro Kiyomiya. At second is Ryusei Sato. At third is Takuya Kodi. At short, Rota Yachi. as Despain steps up to the box. In right field, we have Chusei Minami. Left field, Kensuke Kondo. And in center, Yuma Imagawa. Behind the plate is Yuki Umebayashi. Uehara here. Deals, and Despain swings and misses on that one, so it's a 1-1 count now. So the 1-1 coming now. Nomura stands at second. Uehara deals. Despain, a slow roller over to Yachi. On to first in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. It's next level, but we'll keep it here as we move on to the bottom of the first inning and get a chance to see the fighters at the plate. Kiyomiya is going to lead this one off. As he fouls that one away. Ooh, I cannot go on enough about how much Kotaro Kiyomiya has meant to this team. At one point hitting 7th, hitting 6th. Now it's his lineup, it's his team. He's the leadoff guy. As he swings and misses on that one, start this one off for an 0-2 count. Swung on and fouled away, so he'll stay alive. Higashiyama on the mound. This is our first time getting a chance to see him. The right-handed pitcher has pitched in 16 games this season with a 6-5 record. Holds a 2.87 ERA. Has allowed 31 earned runs in 97 and a third innings pitched, which includes 74 hits allowed, 11 of those being home runs, and 25 walks allowed. But he has struck out 65 as he sends this one, and Kiyomiya is going to ground that one over to Makihara for the first out of the inning. So one away here in the bottom of the first. Now it'll bring up Chusei Minami, who had himself a pretty decent day at the plate yesterday, including going yard. First pitch to Minami. Going to be low for a ball. This season, Minami hitting 10 home runs and 29 RBIs, just above a 200 batting average. Number 2 hitter in this lineup will be followed by Kensuke Kondo. As that one is a shot into right field. Moving back is Yanagita, and he makes the play for the second out of the inning. As now Kondo steps up. Also a man who went yard yesterday. We'll take a quick look at this one. Just an absolute moonshot. We'll run through this lineup really quick for the fighters. After Kondo, it's going to be Yuma Imagawa. Then Arismendi Alcantara, who gets his first start in a long time. He's playing DH today. Followed by Takuya Kodi. Then Rotayachi. Ryusei Sato. And rounding out the lineup in the number 9 spot, Yuki Umebayashi. Playing behind the plate. Kondo takes that one for a strike. Behind Higashiyama at first base is Kenta Kurose. At second is Taisei Makihara. Playing shortstop is Hikaru Kawase. And at third is Isami Nomura as Higashiyama blows that one by Kondo. In right, Yuki Yanagita. In center, Ukyo Shuto. And in left, Katsudu Yanagamachi. Behind the plate is Kenta Tanigawara. Actually, behind the plate is Takuya Kai. Tanigawara on the bench. He's backing him up at times. As Kondo swings and misses as that one fouls off his foot, and he's gonna hobble over outside of the dirt area, outside of the box. Ooh, right on the back leg. You never see that. Hit him right on top of his foot. Kondo showing some good signs, able to get back into the box, and he'll finish this at-bat out. And that one is roped foul down the right field line. So the 2-2 here to Kondo. That one is looped into center field, and Shuto there to make the play for the final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 here for Higashiyama. This makes quick work of the Fighters' top hitters. We're moving on, it's next level, but we're gonna stick around. And we fast forward just a little bit in this game to the top of the third inning. So Uehara still out there dealing as we move along. It's still 0-0 as we enter the top of the third inning. It's going to be Hikaru Kawase leading this one off for the Hawks. First pitch strike. After that first leadoff double for Nomura, it's been 6 consecutive outs here for Uehara. He drops that one on the inside corner of the plate, so now an 0-2 count to the leadoff hitter, Kawase. The 0-2, and that one is popped up into center field. Imagawa there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now up to bat Takuya Kai. He shows bunt. He pulls it back, but First pitch is a ball, so it paid off. SoftBank Hawks in their away black jerseys, and the Fighters in their home blue jerseys, or home white jerseys with the blue sleeve. I have seen, though, the Fighters wear their away blue jerseys at home. I wonder if that's just for when they're in neutral sites, because today they are home sweet home. We're here in the Sapporo Dome, as that one is a chopper up the middle. Yachi there to make the play, throws to first in time for out number 2. So Uehara has made quick work, 8 consecutive outs now. That one's popped up. Kondo there to make the play for the final out of the inning. So Uehara goes 1, 2, 3. It's now 9 consecutive outs for the Fighters. See what they can do at bat. It's next level. We're moving on. Don't go anywhere. And we are back here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Liptzin, and we move along to the bottom of the 3rd inning here, as Higashiyama is still dealing, as he's kept the Fighters scoreless through the first 2 innings. That one just misses for a ball, so 1-1 count here to Rotayachi. Yachi in his 4th season with the Fighters fouls that one down the right field side, and just out of play, as close to being in the stadium as possible, as it just goes over the netting. Nice play there, or try at least by Kudose. Just jumping up there. And so Yachi in his 4th season with the Fighters, hitting above 200, just at 206. He's had his career high of at-bats on the Fighters with 63. As he goes down looking right there, and that'll be the first out of the inning for the SoftBank Hawks. Take a look at yesterday as Sato went yard. A beautiful swing by him. Gave his team a commanding lead at the time, which and then ended up being needed because they just won by 1 run. As you can see there, his first home run of the season and his first RBIs of the season as well. He's hitting just above 100. So he can use some base hits right now. Try to get it going here for the Fighters. Try to get them on the scoreboard. As he watches that one, it's a 3-0 count here. So early in the game, you're at the bottom of the lineup. Sato has had a good swing yesterday. I let him swing away here. And he clearly had the hold sign, as that's a first pitch strike. We're 3-1 now. Now with a slow roller over to the third base side. Nomura with the play for the second out of the inning now. Coming up to bat here now for the Fighters. It's going to be Yuki Umebayashi. So 2 away here for Higashiyama. He's making wonderful pitches, efficient pitches, as that one, as I say, goes into the gap. Umebayashi's rounding first, he's into second with a stand-up double, a 2-out double, and a rally here for the Hokkaido Fighters. Big time piece of hit in there for the catcher. Perfect spot to put that ball. Stayed in the air for a while, but really no chance anyone was going to get over to that one. Kotaro Kiyomiya now at the plate. Oh, so dangerous. Kiyomiya got out in his first at-bat. And that one's a strike. I think Kiyomiya thought that one was a little bit inside. A base hit probably scores Umebayashi. The 0-1 here. High and outside, one of them. Maybe not high, just outside. Two away in the inning. Umebayashi at second. Kotaro Kiyomiya with a 1-1 count. Swung on. Sent. Center. Right field. Gone! Over the fence. Over the wall. Kiyomiya cannot be stopped. His 12th of the season and second in as many days. Kotaro Kiyomiya gets the Fighters on the board here and 2 outs. The Fighters get a double and a home run. The big boss bowing down. It wasn't even like the most powerful swing. It seemed like a lackluster swing there. Kiyomiya's power sends that one almost to the ball. Wow. So now Higashiyama is going to have to try to mentally just get back on track, as he now has Chusei Minami to go up against, as that one's low in the dirt for ball 1. So much baseball left to be played in this game for Higashiyama, so you can just keep his head on track and know his offense can supply some runs for him. He should be smooth sailing, but the Fighters out to a lead now. Can Minami keep it going in this 2-out rally? The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Here we go with the 1-2. Just misses. And he gets them frozen there. Manami not too happy with it. But strike number 3. However, the fighters bring across 2 on 2 hits. No men left on base. We've played 3 here. It's next level. We're moving on. And we are back here on Next Level Sports as it's 2-0. Don't know if that fan reminded you of anything, but it reminded me of just last inning when Kiyomiya went yard. As there, he bobbles the grounder, and it looks like Ukyo Shuto is going to get a leadoff hit. I wonder what they score that one. I think that they have to count that one as a hit. It would have been the most insane play if Kiyomiya was able to get a play on that one. So now with a runner on base, Yuni Yanagita stands at the plate. He's hitting .271 this season. Has a ton of RBIs and a ton of home runs at 14 and 49 as he swings and misses on that pitch. As you can see there, that's not just the NPB, that's the whole league. It's tied with a few in third place with 14 home runs. Uehara only at 35 pitches here in the top of the 4th inning. One count. Inside, now 2-1. Uehara keeping Shuto close over there at first. The pitch swung on and missed. A nice pitch there by Uehara. So the fighters currently sitting 12.5 games back from the Seibu Lions, and the SoftBank Hawks sitting 2.5 games back. Rakuten Eagles also 2.5 games back, as the Oryx Buffalo are 3 games behind. And the Chiba Marines are 4.5 games behind. As Uehara makes a really nice play, looks at second, throws to first in time for out number 1 here in the inning. I guess Shuto had to have been running on that play because he was there in a second. And Uehara got that ball back. Yeah, so, wow. Really smart job by Shuto to be stealing. And really smart move by Uehara to not throw over there to first. Or over there to second. Because I don't think he would have got him. So now one away here as Shuto stands at second. At the plate is going to be Alfredo Despain, who currently has 5 home runs and 8 RBIs in this season. Also hitting a .228 batting average wise. That one's inside for ball 1. Actually, it was just high. It wasn't inside at all. Thrown in for a strike. The 1-1. Did he go? First base umpire says no, he did not. So it's 2-1. I think that was a pretty good call. He did look like he held up there. Now the 2-1 as Uehara deals. Strike! Number 2. Great pitch there. I think Despain thought that one was going in a little bit more than it actually did. Yesterday, Despain went 1 for 5 at the plate. No RBIs, didn't score at all. And that one is shot into left field. Kondo makes the play. He quickly throws it in towards third as Shuto stays where he is, and Kondo a little out of breath on that one. It was a really nice play, able to get over there and track that ball down. I think Uehara knows he got a little bit lucky there that he had a really nice fielder in Kondo to make that play. Now Taisei Makihata here. He's got 2 outs, but a man on second to work with. He's hitting .291 this season with 6 home runs and 29 RBIs. He takes that first pitch and he is not happy with that one. That one popped up right on the plate. Umebayashi there to make the play, and that will do it. So another stranded leadoff runner for the SoftBank Hawks. Man right there, Kondo made a sick play. It's 2-0, we're moving on, it's next level. And we are back here on Next Level Sports as Kensuke Kondo steps up to the plate. Hitting .296 this season. Looking to try to do it on both sides. Just saw him make an incredible play in left field. Tracking down the Spain's shot. See if we can get the offense going here. It's going to be Kondo, Imagawa, Alcantara to the plate. And the 2-1. Kondo grounds that one over to Kawase as he goes to first with it for the first out of the inning. The Supporter Dome has not had a ton to be happy about this season, but they are loud today as they're celebrating the early lead. Imagawa at the plate as he has a first pitch strike go against him. 0-1. A little low there. 1-1. Center fielder hitting leadoff today. As that one goes down the middle, and he knew that. This season, the Hawks have a losing record to the Fighters, as that's a ground ball over to Makihara and on to first in time for out number 2 here. So the Fighters have a winning record against just one team, and it's the SoftBank Hawks. They have their number this season, as now Arismendi Alcantara will step up to the plate and try to keep the inning going. Last inning, there were 2 outs, and then a full back-to-back hits. One of them being the long ball from Kiyomiya. Scored the first 2 runs, so maybe they'll do it again with a 2-out rally, as that one he swung on and missed for strike 1. Swung on and sent into right deep center field. Oh, and it's gone! It's over the fence! I kind of lost the ball in the air there, but it doesn't matter. Alcantara with a home run. Welcome back! And the Fighters take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the big boss is hyped up. The team is hyped up. This fighters team having some fun today. That one over the ball. And Higashiyama just messes up once again with 2 outs, as he's really been on a roll for the most part. Still only 58 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. See if the fighters can keep it going. Yo, 1. Ooh, that missed. 1-1. I'd like to see where that one was on the strike zone. It was high, so good call there as the cutter. So 2-2 here. As you can see, Higashiyama mixing up the pitches a little bit. That one sent into left field, and the play is made by Yanagamachi. But 1 hit, 1 home run by Arismendi Alcantara. It's 3-0. It's next level. We're moving on. And we are back here on Next Level Sports. As you see the man right there who has added an insurance run here for Uehara, who has been dealing only 46 pitches through 4 innings. Now at the plate, he will have the top of the order in Tatsuru Yanagamachi. Now into the top of the 5th inning, an 0-2 count for Uehara. That one swung on and grounded over to shortstop side onto first in time for out number 1 as Edotayachi gets the routine ground ball. Now at the plate, Kenta Kurose. As that one fouled away, 1-1 count. Uehara had a big wake-up call when he first entered the league. I mean, in 2016, I'm kind of just going past that because he pitched 1 game, 1 inning, and got through it with ease. But that was just his first time in 2016. And then his last time, I guess, in 2016. But in 2017, he pitched in 9 games, went 1-5. 34 2/3 innings pitched where he gave up 44 hits, 7 home runs, 20 walks allowed, 29 strikeouts, which shows a lot of promise, but 6.23 ERA showed he was shaky when off. But then the year right after, he pitched in more games, won 4, didn't lose a single one, and had an ERA of 3.13. As that one is shot into left field. Kondo not able to catch it in the air, but does a nice job of stopping it as he continues to run for a little bit. So the Hawks have a man aboard here. Going back to Uehara. He had that 3.13 ERA, and it jumped up, kind of came back down right after that, and now he's having a career year with a 2.73 ERA through the most games he's ever pitched in. Second highest amount of wins, he's at 3. Back in 2018, he had the 4 wins. So Kudose on base. Kawase at the plate now. There's one out here. It's a ball 1. Kadu Kawase is 13 for 45 this season. 6 RBIs to show. Has yet to get a home run. As that one is a ground ball to Kiyomiya, on to second, back over to first in time, and that's a double play. And Kiyomiya gets it going, a 3-6-3 double play, and Uehara is just dealing today. It's 3-0, and we're moving on. It's next level. Hello, and welcome back here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Liptzin, and the Fighters and the Hawks head to the 7th inning here. Leading it off is Yuki Yanagita, who's hitting 270 with 14 home runs and 49 RBIs. Mentioned tied for 3rd in the NPB with home runs. And he fouls that one off. Throwing a cutter low to start this one off, as he has 68 pitches only through 6 and into the 7th here. He's got the speed still up with those pitches. Hawks, of course, really needing to get ahead here on Uehara. Only 70 pitches up to this point. You're probably going to see him for a few more innings if you don't hit him now. And with Yanagita, Despain, and then Makihara do up this inning, you have to assume that this is the time to do so. That one's a little bit outside, 1-2. And swung on and missed for the first out, and strikeout there of the inning. Big time strikeout, getting Yanagita to swing at a ball in the dirt as he just wails at that one. They just Spain. He's that first pitch, go by first strike. 0-1. Just misses. 1-1. Change up. Just missing the outside corner of the plate there. And that one's a bouncer in the dirt. So 2-1 now. Realistically, I think you say maybe 5 to, let's say 10 more pitches to get through this inning. You put them at 85. And you say, let's say, you pitch really well in the 8th at 15 pitches, that gives you to 100. He probably gets taken out there. So I'd say the longest he goes is to the 8th. If that's a fair ball, down the line. What a play over there by third base by Cody. The defensive highlights in this one by the Fighters. Cody. That's a Manny Machado, Baltimore Orioles-esque play. All the way from foul territory. A perfect throw. Where Kiyomiya doesn't even have to reach for it. No stretch needed. That should do it for the final out of the inning as Kiyomiya takes it himself. So 1, 2, 3 through the toughest part of this lineup. Uehara looking great. And welcome back here on Next Level Sports as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning here, as the first pitch is a ball to Imagawa. Higashiyama's still out there, and if it wasn't for the fine performance from Uehara, we would be raving about Higashiyama. Sadly, the 3 runs given up happened to be the only 3 runs in this game. And I cannot emphasize enough how the Fighters have done it with 2 outs, too. Higashiyama at 90 pitches here. As a 2-1 count against Imagawa. Check swing liner towards the cameras over there. Videographers had to hop out of the way as now the 2-2 comes in for a ball. It's 3-2. Swung on and fouled away as Imagawa stays alive. He looks maybe surprised he was able to do so. And the full count. Swung on and drove into center field. And what a play by Shuto, running over there to snag that one. Center fielder, respect center fielder, as you can see the grin on Imagawa's face, which it feels like is always there as you see it again there. He knows he just had a base hit, a double stolen from him, which now brings up Alcantara. We'll take a look back to that 4th inning when Alcantara went yard. The 2-out home run gave the Fighters their 3rd run of this game as he steps into the box. They're going to do some more damage. Same T36 this season. He's got his 11th home run and has a total of 28 RBIs on the season. That was his first home run since what feels like forever. Well before June, he got that 10th home run. Slow chopper over there to the third base side. And 2 away now. Nomura with the cross the field throw. Cross the diamond, I should say. Cody now stands at the plate. He has 2 outs against him. One. Strike 2 called, so 1-2 now. He's the third baseman. Ball away, 2-2. That one fouled back. We'll keep it here at 2-2 as Higashiyama surpasses the 100 mark and is at 101 pitches now. Two. Ball outside, 3-2, so the count is full here. This might be Higashiyama's last batter altogether. Strike 3, Cody goes down looking at Higashiyama if his day is done here at 7 innings pitched. It was a great outing. Gave up just 3 runs. It's next level, we're moving on. And we are back here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Liptzin. And that is Kenta Uehara, who is just pitching phenomenal and into his 8th inning. of work. Officially at 80 pitches. I said if he came in with 85, this would be his last inning, but he's only at 80 here. There's an 0-2 count. Trying to get him to chase here. That one just misses low. Pretty good miss there. Nice job calling that one by Umebayashi. That one's fouled away. So it'll stay 1-2. Yanagamachi stands at the plate. He's slugging .355 this season. That one's just a little grounder over to Uehara. Flips it to Kiyomiya, and that is out number 1 of the inning. A 1-3 play. Now coming up to bat is Kenta Kurose, who had a nice single earlier. Then that ball right under Kondo's glove. Kurose hitting 200, slugging 200, and has an on-base percentage of 286. He's 5 for 7. Pops that one up behind the plate. Oh, and 2. A 1-2 count. Little chopper fouled away. Matsumoto for the Fighters, as I mentioned, has been out for the few weeks and will be out for the next few weeks as Uehara gets him to swing and miss as Kurose goes down swinging. So 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Matsumoto second still in the Pacific League in stolen bases with 21. Akito Takabe for the Marines sitting with 29 stolen bases. Yuki Nomura, the second best player on this team, hitting .279. He's 7th in batting average in the Pacific. That one is too low, 2-0. Imamiya not playing in this one, and Graciel also not playing in this one. Both sit respectively at 3 and 4 in the conference with batting average. Pitch there is a strike. It's 2-1 count now. Kawase trying to get something going here for his team as that one is outside 3-1. The defense has been putting on a show. If you're Uehara, I'm just tossing this one down the play and letting them do their work. Try to get through this one without hitting that 95 mark, and maybe you get a chance at a complete game. 3-1. Strike. Right on the plate. A big pitch here. I wonder if Kawase had the take sign, because that one was a beautiful pitch. The 3-2. Low! And he walks. So Kawase and SoftBank Hawks have a base runner aboard. Now coming up to hit, going to be pinch hitter Daiju Nomura. Looks like we'll have a mound visit here for the Fighters. Maybe just take a look at, do you want this guy? What's the plan here? Maybe is this your last hitter? Because after Nomura, it's back up to the top with Isami Nomura. Uehara's pitched 7 2/3 innings so far. 94 pitches. First pitch here to Nomura is a called strike. The 0-1. Fouled away, and quickly ahead in the count. Uehara has an 0-2 count coming. Seems like Kenta Tanigawara is going to get his catcher's gear on as he'll take the place of Takuya Kai behind the plate, as he's currently being pinch hit by Daiju Nomura. Uehara throws over to first. Just trying to keep Kawase close by. First walk allowed by Uehara. That one's in the dirt. So 0-2 moves to 1-2. Going on and sent into foul territory, so we'll run it back. Dashiyama pitched a pretty good job today. Pretty good job. He did a pretty good job. went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and he just watches on now in hopes that his team can erase the loss he currently would have if the game ended now. It's a 1-2 count here to Daiju Nomura. Outside, 2-2. So it's pretty clear that this is going to be Uehara's last inning. Whether it's his last batter or not, we'll find out shortly. But up to 99 pitches, the 100th coming in a second. Last 2 hitters, Inumura and Kawase, making him work, as that one's high in full count. So now back-to-back full counts for Uehara. Gave up his first walk of the game to the last hitter, Kawase. So do you jump the gun here and think he might have lost control if he walks him here? I would say so. You know, you've pitched a phenomenal game so far, but maybe bring someone else to deal with the top of the lineup. Pitch number 101 coming here from Uehara. I'm just attacking the zone right now. Let the fielders make the play. The pitch. Sent. Oh, into deep left field. Going back, Kondo. On the track. He dives and makes the play. No way. Kensuke Kondo, for the second time today, makes a game-saving play. That would have been a gapper and definitely scored one. Uehara fired up. The fighters fired up. It's next level sports. We're moving on. But exciting stuff awaits here. Don't go anywhere. And we are back here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Liptzin. And we move to the bottom of the 8th inning here. Uehara has pitched a gem of a game. So did Higashiyama. I wouldn't say a gem of a game, but he did go 7 innings, only allowing 3 runs. As now it's Ryo Akiyoshi into this one. Akiyoshi this season, this is actually his first outing of the season. So we'll see how he does. His numbers last year were 2.70 ERA. As you see, the only changes have been made at home plate. Hang on, the pitcher's on. Ryo Akiyoshi in on the mound and Kenta Tanigawara. Swung on and missed, and strike out number 1 on the season for Akiyoshi. And the first out of the inning for the Hawks. As down goes Sugiya, who was pinch hitting there for Yachi. So Sugiya is going to move over to second base. And it looks like Sato will move to shortstop. As that one is sent in to left field, and that's a base hit there for Sato. Now coming up is going to be Yuki Umebayashi. who it looks like will be getting pinch hit for by Renato Nunez. Now I understand they want to do this, or the big boss I should say, and Shinjo wants to do this. He wants to put in Nunez here for that long ball factor. He has 4 home runs and 12 RBIs on the season, and I feel like he's been clutch, but the 189 batting average just jumps out to me. You have a lead of 3 runs. Why not just maybe bunt him over? Yeah, I mean, actually, realizing there's 1 out already, this probably is the right move. An 0-1 count here. And you do have Kiyomiya on deck. So if you can just extend it, 1 more batter. All you need is that one is roped, shot into center field. The play is easily made there by Shuto, but it looked like off the bat that one might have been something special. As now it brings up the home run king over the past 2 days, Kiyomiya, has been huge for his team. Kiyomiya back on the 31st had a home run. Earlier today he had a home run. He's got 12 on the season and 28 RBIs. As for Akiyoshi, he's looking pretty good so far in his first outing of the season. Got a man on first to worry about in Sato. But with 2 outs here, you can just worry about the man at the plate. That one's outside for a ball. Now, is there any part of Hiroshi Fujimoto that might want to walk Kiyomiya here? I wonder. Just having Minami on deck. Granted, I mean, Minami has had a decent series so far, but he is 0 for 3 today. As Kiyomiya takes that one, but it's a strike anyways. The 1-1. High and away. 2-1. So a 2-1 count to Kiyomiya here. And Akiyoshi gets through this inning unscathed. Way outside, 3-1. Maybe a walk here. All 3 of those pitches have been top right corner of the plate. Certainly a weakness for Kiyomiya, but also could just try to be getting it out of the strike zone altogether. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So 3-2. That would have been ball 4. That was a really beautiful pitch there from Akiyoshi. So now a full count here. Full count. 2 outs. Kiyomiya at the plate. Akiyoshi deals. Foul off. fouled into his foot. Another pitch that might have been ball 4. So Akiyoshi using both sides of the plate diagonally. As you can see, 4 pitches in the top right, 2 pitches since then in the bottom left. I will say the bottom left, though, is what Kiyomiya likes to swing at. The top right, you can maybe get him to take that pitch. And Kiyomiya fouls that one away. Akiyoshi up to 145 km. Time called there by Kiyomiya. And here we go with the 3-2. Sato at first. Kiyomiya! A shot! A home run! His second of the day! The man is on fire. 13th of the season. And the big loss is just, I think he's just used to it at this point. As the Fighters take a 5-0 lead. See if Kyusei Minami can keep it going here. There's 2 outs. And that's just how the Fighters have gotten all their runs in this game. All with 2 outs. And that one is shined to center field, but there to make the play is Shuto. So that will do it for the final out of the 8th. However, 2 more come across thanks to that man right there, Kiyomiya. He went yard for his 2nd time today. It's next level. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back here on Next Level Sports as we go into the top of the 9th inning. It's been a fun one here at the Sapporo Dome. As the first pitch there from Furukawa is going to be a pop fly to the middle of the infield. And there to make the play is Sugiya. Few changes here have been made as Yushi Shimizu moves behind the plate. And as you can see there, Kenta Uehara no longer on the mound. Yuri Furukawa has taken his spot. And in his first season with the Fighters, he's pitched in 26 games so far. Just an 0-1 record with 2 holds. He's pitched 27 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 27 hits, 3 of them being home runs. Only 19 walks and 24 strikeouts. That has a 3.25 ERA. Seems like he would be their setup man slash closer. Or second closer, I should say. As he starts this one off to Shuto with a 2-0 count. Furukawa with a career 4.91 ERA, and he can thank his 2021 season and 2020 season for that. I mean, in 2021, he just unfortunately pitched only one game due to injury, where he pitched 2 innings and gave up 4 runs, so that makes it an 18 ERA. And in 2020, in 5 games, had an 11.57 ERA. He walks the first batter, Shuto, which is never a good sign. He's been around the league quite a bit. Furukawa, he's in 2014 to 2017, he was with the Eagles. Or 2018, or all the way to 2019 actually. And then in 2019 he was though traded to Yomiuri. Stayed there in 2020 and 2021. And then came over and is pitching his career high in games and career low I should say, in ERA. As Shuto takes second with ease. No one even around. And Agita with a man in scoring position, 1 away. I want a slow roller over to Sugiya. And on to first for 2 away. So 2 away here for Alfredo Despain. That pitch inside, but catches the inside corner. Corner strike. That one a ground ball, and that's going to be through the hole for a base hit. So the shutout no longer intact for the Fighters as Despain gets the first RBI. And it's taken 9 innings, but to get their first run of the game as Despain's also going to come out of this one and be pinch ran for by Naoki Sato. And Sato takes his spot there at second. Shimizu not even worried about that base runner. With 2 outs here. All attention on Makihata. All you need here is a base hit. You score 1. You keep the rally going. The home run only breaks into it a little bit. And knowing Makihata as a hitter, I'm sure he understands that. Not known for his power, but his contact is extremely reliable. He's got the 1-0. Strike. An emphatic call there by home plate umpire. Grounded foul. So the 1-2 here. Furukawa sets. He deals. And Makihata fouls it into his foot, and he looked to be in pain there. He's going to take a couple of steps and kind of get this out of him. Did that even get his shin guard? Looked like it might have just got the inside of it. Of course that would be the case. Maybe he got his foot actually. Not really sure. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will do it. Ball game over. The Fighters win. And the big boss, Alcantara, happy with that one. Kiyomiya, the 3 home runs on the day. All with 2 outs. And Kenta Uehara has himself a day on the mound. I don't even know who I'd give player of the game to for this one. I mean, Alcantara in his first game back goes yard. Kotaro Kiyomiya with 2 big-time home runs. Kento Uehara, 8 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, only 3 hits allowed, no earned runs. You had amazing defense by Kensuke Kondo. You had a star-studded play at third base by Takuya Cody. Just an all-around great performance by the Fighters as they move to 40-57 and get their 40th win of the season. SoftBank Hawks drop to 47-44. And that will do it. Tune in tomorrow, because I'll be on the call for the 12 a.m. game. So hope to catch you there. If you want any NPB knowledge, updates, insight, follow me on Twitter at Jess Liptzin. Follow me on Instagram at Jess Liptzin as well. that will do it. I appreciate you tuning in all game long. Fighters win this one by a score of 5-1. I'm Jess Liptzin. Have a great night. じゃあまた皆さん。